Hello there, this is DBT and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite. And today, I'm gonna be testing out in multiplayer the car that you see on the screen right now, and that is the McLaren 765LT. And I had to pause there to say it properly because oftentimes I get confused between the 765 and the 675, which is a different McLaren, but no, this one, 765LT. And right now it has a car hunt going on, and you might be wondering, DBT, is this a good car? Should I be grinding for it? How does it perform? Well, we're gonna try to find out in multiplayer, but before I jump into it, if you enjoy my content, please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel, because doing that helps the channel to continue to grow, and in that way I can continue making this content for you. So go ahead, like and subscribe for some more Alu right here. But alright, as I just mentioned, there is a car hunt going on for the car right now, at least at the time that this video is released, because when I'm recording it, the car hunt hasn't started just yet. It's fine, I know that this is gonna be the car hunt because, well, the patch notes told us as much. And when it comes to playing in multiplayer, normally I tend to do tests in MP2, but fortunately in MP1 I haven't played a whole lot, so I'm still in a relatively mid-league. I'm in Gold 3, and that will allow me to use some cars of a rank that may not be necessarily amazing or high class, but still, we're gonna test it out. Now, when it comes in particular to the McLaren 765LT, this is a car that is found in Silver 1. That is where this car is assigned. Again, I'm in Gold 3, so I'm going to be using a car that is a couple of sub-leagues under, but it's fine, it should be alright. Now, having a look at the car itself, we know that it's a Class B car of a maximum rank of 3821, but my current car, or rather my rank for my car, is currently 3699, and that is because the car is maxed out, meaning max stars and max upgrade without a single epic. Now, that is basically the state at which you will be able to get this car after the car hunt ends if you manage to max star it and you don't get a single epic. Having a look at the stats themselves, we have a top speed of 347.7, which makes it a little bit fast for Class B, nothing amazing, but it's still not bad at all for a Class B car. For acceleration of 80, that is basically what I consider the baseline for acceleration in the game. It's neither good or bad. 80, I consider it's, again, baseline. Handling of 6919 makes it a little bit on the gooder side, considerably good side of handling, and with Nitro 5984, it's a little bit also on the good side. So as you can see, it doesn't shine at anything in particular, but it's not particularly bad at anything either. So, let's see how it does. Ooh, and what a place to start! We start in Osaka. Now, obviously, this is a very twisted track in general, and I do believe that this car is a little bit more on the agile side than anything else, so this might work great. But I see a couple of Corvette Grand Sport, I saw some Berlineras, so this might be a bit of an interesting race. Like I said, I'm using in theory a car of a lower league, but it's not that low where it's like, oh yeah, I'm playing with a massive disadvantage or anything. And because it's relatively in the middle of the entire multiplayer season, well, I do expect to find some people that are having some troubles ranking up, and some others that, just like myself, are gonna be, you know, in the process of ranking up, even if it's not necessarily the hardest task ever. But hey, so far I've taken a first place, and let's see if I can actually keep it. Now, the engine sound for this car is that very McLaren engine sound that we have seen in a lot of McLaren cars. I actually do kind of like it. I'm just a little bit tired of hearing it because in the Windows version of the game, for some reason, some cars are bugged, and on top, or rather behind the regular engine of the car, let's say, for example, I noticed with some Lamborghini, you would hear the Lambo engine, and then also you would hear behind the McLaren engine sound kind of there. So it's weird, it's a bug. It hasn't been fixed just yet, but hey, it's fine. So that is why this engine sound to me is like, yeah, I know it. But anyway, so look at that, I'm on first place, convincing first place, but again, it's a bit of a process, you know, while I rank up a little bit and I start finding harder opponents, but indeed, that is what we call a first place. Very nice. Again, my opposition was a Superleggera to Grand Sport, 2 Berlineras, and a McLaren Senna GTR. Alright. Oh, would you look at that, I actually just made it into Gold 2, which is fantastic, because that means even harder opposition, so let's see how we do over there. For context, in Gold 3 we did see the McLaren Senna GTR, but I don't think we saw any of these other cars that we could find as well. In Gold 2, these are the possibilities of cars that you might be able to encounter. So yes, let's see if we actually find any of this, or people are gonna, like myself, use cars from lower leagues. Ooh, we made it into the Caribbean, and I saw already 2 Vandas. Look at that, there's an Invencible. Oh man, I love that car. But anyway, focus on the McLaren, DBT. Focus on the McLaren. So now the previous race, honestly, it wasn't so twisty because we got the version of the track that I wouldn't say necessarily top speed oriented or anything, but you know, it's not super twisty. Now let's see how we do over here in the Caribbean, which also can have some variants that are not as twisty as other, but hey. Now right away, acceleration didn't do great. Again, very mid. Not, I suppose you could call it mid acceleration because again, like I said at the start, not good, not bad, mid, I suppose. Though nowadays, mid seems to have a bit of a negative connotation of like if something is mid, it's actually not. It's actually on the badish side. But no, I do mean it very. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I knocked him down. I knocked the Banda. Ha! He touched me, all right? Listen, I got nothing against those drivers, but you know, you kind of get tired of seeing the Bandas, so whenever something like that happens, I can't help but smirk a little bit. Hey, listen, I understand people using the Banda because it's such a good car and blah, blah, all of that. I get it. But man, I'm just so tired of seeing them. Just like the Hurricanes, by the way. Just thought of mentioning that it's fine if you use them. It's fine. But okay, so I'm in third place so far. I should be faster than the Invents. I'm not trying to knock you down. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, buddy. Okay, let the record show I was steering to the left. I think you probably saw that I was steering to the left. I was not trying to sandwich him. I was saying that I just needed to overtake him. Oh man, I feel so bad about knocking him down. Jesus. And the Banda won. Jesus. All right, I'm so sorry to on edge with that Invincible. I didn't mean to knock you down, buddy. I swear. Ooh, and now really to make it different, now we're in a more top speed oriented track. Ooh, there's an Onyx over there. Interesting. By the way, I changed the color now to white because you know that I like changing colors because variety is king. But all right, let's see how we do over here. Now, I've said before that I'm not a big fan of McLaren, especially the McLaren road cars. When it comes to racing cars, McLaren racing cars, I think they're fantastic. That is why I was so obsessed on maxing out my 650S. Oh, how did he not wreck on that helicopter? The GT3 car, 650S GT3, I think it is. From the last Spotlight event, I love the McLaren racing cars. The road cars, not so much, because I can hardly tell them apart. And hey, Jesus Christ. It's fine. But actually this one, the 765, see, I keep on getting confused with the name of that thing. The 765, I actually do kind of like how it looks. Now, it's not to say that I'm in love with this car or anything, but I think it's cool looking. It looks interesting. Did he just... No, he was lagging. Never mind. I thought it crashed. I think it's a pretty cool looking car. Still very McLaren-ish. I probably couldn't instantly say, oh, that's a 765 LT if I actually find that IRL somewhere, but I still think it's a cool car. And I got another second place. The Vanda once again won, but... You know, I'm using, once again, a car from Silver 1, and I'm still getting some results, so there is that. All right, Senna GTR, 918 Spider, Aventador Jade, Vanda Invincible, and an Onyx. Nice. So, now that I think about it, well, again, it could be the competition, it could be anything, right? There's a million different variables as to why I'm getting the results that I'm getting. I've talked about before that. In the eyes of some people, there's never a good moment for me to do a test because, oh, it's too early in the season, or it's too late in the season, it's too low in the rank, it's too, you know, anything, it's a reason to say that it's not a good test. Either way, I'm finding this car to be quite alright. I think it's a pretty, what would I call it? A very good all-rounder car. That's what I'm noticing about it. Like I said at the start, the speed is not bad. It's good, actually. Not insanely fast, but you know, it's not Corvette Grand Sport slow. No, granted, the Corvette Grand Sport is much more agile than this, but at a price, of course. Oh, Jesus Christ, everybody's pushing me. So, yeah, it's not as agile as a Grand Sport, it's not as fast as McLaren F1, whatever is the version in this game. I always forget, is it the LM? GTR? Whatever it is. It's not as fast as that one either, you know, but I think it's a pretty good car in the middle. It has decent speed, it has decent everything, so it seems to me like a very comfortable car to drive without being, you know, the spammy Hurricanes or things like that, right? Sorry, but I wasn't trying to push you. Oh, wait. Did I just... Come on. Hold up. Can I keep this? Oh my... I didn't wreck him. It wasn't me. It just says that he wrecked. I didn't knock him down, so there's that. Now, here we go with the drift, which is not fantastic, but here we go. Come on, acceleration. Come on! Come on! I mean, nice. No, to be honest, that was a pretty competitive race. I liked it. Yeah. Grand Sport was the second place. Volcano, Vandas, GR1, Apex, Invencible, and Centenario. I really don't think it was me knocking down the Invencible because I didn't get the notification of a knockdown. So I think I'm free of guilt in that one. Or so I hope. Oof, it doesn't get any more top speed than Himalayas, but let's see. By the way, I removed the carbon from the hood and the spoiler of the car, you know, just so that it shows what the car normally looks like, but obviously you can put them as carbon once you have the car, I believe, at 4 stars. I think all of the quote-unquote body customization, which tends to be just the color, or rather the carbon, it's when you have the cars, whatever color, wow, didn't mean to do it like that, but sure, I'll take it. You can do it once you have the car at max stars -1. That is, if it's a 5-star car, then you get it at 4 stars. If it's a 6 stars, then you get it at 5 stars. Things like that, right? But anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to show you the car with a more normal color scheme, and that was a knockdown. I saw that. I saw that happening with my own eyes. Hold on, let's see if I can. Oh, I almost double pressed the brake. I'm gonna drift it because I need the nitro. What is that car? Is that a Senna GTR? Kind of looks to me like a Senna GTR. Hey, hit the car! Hey, there is my opportunity! Let's go! He's definitely faster than I am, but oh no, he's gonna fall on top of me. Don't fall on top of me, buddy. Whoop! Nah, he's faster. He's probably gonna overtake me here somewhere. Just don't knock me. No! Are you f***ing kidding me? Are you? I'm fine. I'm fine. Listen, it was my fault. I got distracted by the fact that I was gonna keep the first place, and then I just went straight into that parked car that is there just to throw people. I'm fine. Jesus, what a fumble. I'm fine. We're never gonna talk about that race, ever. You're definitely not gonna mention it in the comments, right? You are not. I'm sure you won't. You wouldn't do that to me. All right. Yeah, that comes to show how you can really mess it up even in the last 1% of the race, but whatever, I'm fine. So anyway, I think this is showing that the cars in general are pretty, what would I say, flexible? Is flexible the word? Maybe, I think that's a better word than flexible. But yeah, it's a car that it's adaptable in some sense. Again, not amazing at anything, but it's not bad at anything either. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, buddy. I was just landing. Why am I knocking down so many people today? I don't get it. I swear it's not on purpose. In case you don't know, I don't like knocking down. I don't like getting knocked down, and for the same reason, I don't knock down, you know? It's a bit of a, oh good, a bit of a circle in my situation, except that if I get knocked down, like especially purposely, then I might indeed, if possible, take revenge into whoever knocked. Listen, for example, that one, I can get too upset because we were just doing a jump, we were all 360, it's fine. I cannot say that that guy did it on purpose. So, you know, knockdowns like that, I don't really take too seriously, like, it happens. But when you are, you know, just minding your own business, going on a straight line and someone driving next to you suddenly decides to 360 just to take you out, it's like, okay, I see the type of person you are. I know what type of individual you are in real life as well, so it's good to know. You're probably the type of person who steals from church or something. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But still, whatever, it's fine. So, not a great result. I did get knocked down. It's fine, like I said, no biggie. But you have an idea of what I was racing against. Now listen, I don't want to sound like a superstitious person, but did you notice that in those two races with the car in green, where I removed the carbon fiber from the hood and the spoiler, I got terrible results? I'm just gonna say that I returned the carbon because, you know, reasons. Okay, so now let's try in red because, like I said, I like changing the color of the cars. Oh, is that a 600 LT? Yeah, I think that was. I like changing the color of the car simply because, hey, why not? We have the opportunity to do that, so might as well enjoy it. These, by the way, the colors that I've been using are all official colors. None of these have been custom colors. Obviously, I can do some of those as well, but you know, I'm not gonna be changing. Oh god, I don't want to collide with that dude. I don't want to be changing colors literally every single race, so that's why I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna commit to a few colors here and there. Oh god. Hold on, I'm trying to focus here, because... Focus! What just happened? I don't know. Did I knock someone down? No, I don't think that was me, was it? I saw something in the notifications, but I couldn't read if it was me or what it was. But man, now I'm out of nitro. Oh, there's the same invincibility that we were seeing a little while ago. There's a 600 LT. Oh god, come on, drift, come on, drift. Man. Oh, I bounced! Oh no, I bounced! That was terrible, absolutely terrible. Can I at least keep the third place? I'm in fourth, I'm in third, let's go! Alright, I'll live with the third place. Jesus, what a messy race. Alright, but hey, it was still a better result than with without the carbon hood and wing. It's not a wing, it's a spoiler or whatever. Oh yeah, so it was indeed. Oh, there were a couple of 600 LTs. I knew it. But I think this gives you a good idea of the competitiveness of this car. Okay, wasn't it in Iceland where we got knocked down? Anyway, if you're wondering, DBT, should I really just commit and grind this hunt? I don't have this car at all, and I don't have too many Class B cars. Should I do this one? Yes, you absolutely should. Again, it's not going to be the most amazing car out there. It's not no king of the game in Class B or anything close to that. But it's a pretty useful car. Like I said, it's versatile. That's what I was trying to say earlier. It's a versatile car where it's going to perform pretty alright in most of the tracks without being especially good at anything. It's pretty alright at just about everything. So it shouldn't give you too many issues. It's not like you're going to find yourself disappointed like, oh my god, this car can't do this. May not be able to do it amazingly, but look at that. Even pretty decent drift. Again, without it necessarily being straight up amazing, but you don't always need amazing. Sometimes all you need is something that is trustworthy enough. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I would say go for it. If you have already a ton of Class B cars much better than this, then maybe you don't really need this car other than for collection, or maybe for some special event. You know how those things tend to be. Oh my god, am I? First place, what did I say? What did I say? I think that was a Vanda that I just beat? How did I out-accelerate a Vanda? Oh, it wasn't fully upgraded, that makes sense. But yeah, like I said, pretty decent car overall. Go for it, I think it's worth it. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. See you in the next one, bye-bye!